Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out the new OneWe song, Kwa Lam Cha, also called Ferris Wheel in English. I don't know what we're going to get with this song, this music video. I can see the opening frame. I do hope, and this is more for me than for the group, for the band, for me, I hope that I notice a lot more. If you watched my Miro reaction, you guys will probably know that there was a lot of things that I missed until I was editing. I did like put text and stuff up for that, but I did miss a lot. I am autistic, and so I do struggle with processing things sometimes, a lot of the time. And so, yeah, I'm hoping to do a little bit of a better job this time. But yeah, I am really excited for this. So we are gonna hop right in. Oh, pause wedding. Ooh. I love the way that the piano and the strings were playing off each other there. Sorry, I'm already pausing. Also, this the sound so happy. And I don't know like if I'm like jumping the gun a little bit too early. Obviously, we haven't heard anything yet. But with a title like Ferris Wheel, I want to think that we're maybe gonna get like a maybe a hoppy song. Yeah, a happy song. Maybe not. Maybe it's a misnomer, but or like a misdirect. But we'll see. Oh, also there's like a flower in that case there. Sorry. Oh, I was just gonna say like I love how all of the other members like are dressed like they're in their individual styles, and then Kyuk has his headphones on. He's so cute. He's genuinely really adorable. Also, what is happening here? It's kind of like a crop circle or something with the plants there. I'm very intrigued because obviously in Miro there was like calling to the sky and calling to the stars and stuff, like with the instruments and stuff. Is this where they ended up? Was this the answered call? Is this the spaceship? It's really really rustic and like kind of cozy, oddly enough. Little spaceship if it's a spaceship. um, sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm interrupting Gyuk there. First of all, ooh, it's like a peace sign. So it's not necessarily a crop circle, but it's like a peace sign. Youngoon, there, the way like he started that song, like he smiled into the song. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I really like especially given what like the lyrics seem to be talking about like meeting someone that you haven't seen for a while. The fact that like as he's performing the song, he leans into that with the little smile there. I thought that was really cute. This is interesting. So wait, also I said it's a peace sign. It's a Ferris wheel, isn't it? It's like the idea of like you've got like the actual wheel, and then these are like the individual like ride compartments. Maybe is that right? Maybe that's interesting. If so, and I wonder if like the fact that they're in this kind of almost like abandoned locale in terms of like the building, because it looks like it's set up in such a way that like maybe no one's visited in a while. It's really kind of iterating that theme, but also it's the isolation, like it's that kind of moment of just like them and the person they're singing about, maybe. There's a hopeful look there as well. Okay, so this is gonna be a song, I'm guessing, then about a love that maybe was mutual but never happened. Maybe, fear, circumstances, just didn't work out. Ooh, I love I love Georg's voice. Um, I love the way that throughout that we still had the strings in the background as well. I love the accompaniment. It's a really beautiful sounding accompaniment. What's on his sorry, Shining Heart, Hope, Faith, Love, and Luck. I love that. Sorry, I didn't notice that the first time, but I love that. I love that. I love the rosy cheeks as well. I feel like they all have their own individual um, aesthetics, the members of OneWe. Um, but I always notice that like Gyuk really likes um, the kind of the cutesy, the would you almost call it like the eggyo maybe, kind of aesthetic. Oh, I thought we were gonna get like a drum beat there. I love that. Sorry, I know I'm interrupting the little, I guess we're gonna have like a motif instrumental breakdown there. I love the metaphor of a Ferris wheel as something that comes and goes, because often when those kind of attractions exist in real life, when they happen in real life, they are those kind of transient and temporary things, like come for 5 days only or 2 days only or whatever it is, and it's like no, it's probably 5 days they're setting up and then it's 2 days and then they're gone. But I love that the idea that these moments are their Ferris wheel or their special day out. I loved the way that the song kind of changed up. I loved Kangyun's guitar there in the chorus. It became very dramatic. It became very OST like. I could see in my mind like an over dramatic scene of like the person they're singing about like walking down the street of the amusement park or whatever you want to call it, and then them just like literally jumping in front of them when the when that came in. I really like that. And I also love here the I'll hold your hands tight so I won't let go. Obviously the song so far has been kind of dealing with this. We've had these feelings, we've never really acted on them. And it's like we've been given another chance, so I'm not going to let it pass up this time, which I really like. Yeah, the vocals are so good. Oh, was that a harmony? I didn't want to pause there, but there was like a harmony. It was either in the instrumentation or there was a background vocal there. I really love. I'm sorry, I'm taking this point because I've paused. I really love the cuteness of the lyrics. That bingo bingo. There's it's just so like soft and cute, and I don't know. I really like it. Yeah, there's definitely a, or maybe not. Sorry. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, what plant is that? Ooh, the synth, and I just saw him playing it. The synth, it is giving like retro, like almost game kind of quality synth. Obviously, a lot of games use certain synthesizers, but like that had like a certain like game-esqueness to it. I love that we're getting Gyuk vocals. Obviously, he raps as well, but I love Gyuk singing, and it's nice to hear that. I'm loving um, I'm loving this song. Sorry, I got brain freeze for a second there. Everything sounds so good. Um, Also, I really want to talk about this Harren outfit. If I can see it. No? Hello? There was a Harren outfit. He looked really good in that. There, yeah, it's really casual. He's so good at drumming. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm sorry, that outfit is the cutest. Show me, show me. That outfit is adorable. Oh my god, why is this like the perfect, like, I don't know what brand of clothing, if they have the similar brand, but why would this be a perfect like sequence for like a specific clothing brand or something? Like they're all, it's, oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, I love them. We've got Christmas bells. Christmas. I'm sorry to be like that person, but Christmas is past, guys. Was this meant to come out at Christmas? Did I miss? Am I late to this? I don't think I am, but am I late to this? Like by a lot? I thought this only came out a couple of days ago. Those definitely sound like Christmas bells. Sorry. Oh, the way that the sound like filled out there was really, really nice. That was really smooth. I love your voice is great. I love this band so much. There's like, sorry, I know I'm pausing at this pretty much the same point. There's like a lower harmony there. It sounds like it's like almost like choral, like oh, underneath that main vocal line. I'm loving like the, again earlier. I think whether it was in the accompaniment or if it was like a soft vocal harmony, I'm not sure, but like that definitely felt like a vocal, and it could have been like one of those like harmonies that you create with like a keyboard sound, like you know how like some keyboards have those choral sounds, but that definitely sounded more like a voice than the earlier one. I'm not. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't want to sound stupid. Yeah, that's definitely a harmony. That has to be. Oh, sorry. Is that a Beauty and the Beast reference? I'm just now getting that. It's a flower. It's in a case. Obviously not the same kind of shape as the Disney one that maybe we're used to, but it's a similar one. Oh, okay, I love that tie-in. Oh, oh. Key change? Or higher octave? I think it was Gyuk that was doing the harmony earlier. I might be wrong on that. Just because, yeah, he does have a lower tone. than Donghyun or Youngoon. Um, sorry. I'm loving the way that like we're like reaching like this real like high place in the song, like literally, um, like sonically. Everything's like literally like blending together, but like in a good way. Like it's almost like literally like everything's coming together. Um, I love this. Yeah. What? It was all a dream. Oh. So not a spaceship, but his house? Their house? Question mark? Oh, the Ferris wheel in the sky. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I wanted to see if I could see. And you've got some that have like flowers that are blooming and some that aren't. So like those are the ones that are taking the opportunity, I guess, to seize what they have before like the ride ends. I also love the way that in the lyrics, the Ferris wheel is also kind of like a clock. Obviously, visually, it does look like a clock, kind of in real life. But I love the way that they are referring to it as like time. Like there's going to be a time where maybe they can't be together, or maybe their lives take different routes. There's even the really like sad kind of thing of like when time runs out aspect there, like that you could infer. Um, oh my god. So yeah, we this definitely feels like a follow up a little bit in terms of moving from Miro to this, maybe, kind of storyline wise. If I'm wrong on that, let me know. But I think that's a cute logo. It's quirky. I like it. Okay. So yeah, going into that, I didn't know what to expect, but I really like that. Um, I think I think when we have such like a unique sound, um, and it's nice that um you can kind of rely on them, if that makes sense, in a good way to give you something new, but something that still feels familiar. Like the way that like after that first chorus you had the instrumental section. When that came through, I immediately was like, yeah, like it was something that like I was ready for, that I'd familiar with, but it wasn't like oh, this is the same. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so it's like it's something you're familiar with, but it's still something new, and I love that. um I love I love the concept of, because now I'm thinking, I love the concept of this abandoned place being like a moment frozen in time, like removed from reality. Like, in fact, what I said earlier about like when how Miro was kind of like, oh, we're calling to the stars. It's almost like if we change that, it's not necessarily calling to the stars and calling to like intelligent life that's far away. It's more calling out through time, and removing themselves from time, to do that. It's also, there's also like with the whole like it was a dream section that I did there, when that came up. It's almost like um, this is happening in uh, that kind of in between space of possibilities, if that makes sense. Like, so you've got a million different universes that are occurring, that are running in parallel to one another. And then when you're in that dream, you can kind of see that different reality through like the Ferris wheel and the different flowers and stuff. Um, the flower, what do you even call them? The carousel cabinets. They're not cabinets, but I can't think of the word. Um, but you can see all of those possibilities, and there's some that have the flowers, there's some that don't have the flowers. It's all about that choice, and then you go back to that Beauty and the Beast esque. Words are hard. Flower in the case. That's all of those missed opportunities. And did you notice that sometimes, and it could be like an editing mistake, but I'd like to think it's intentional. Some of the shots, obviously, the glass was fully fixed, repaired, and in others, especially that one specific scene, the glass was shattered a little bit. It was still there, but it was shattered, just kind of again leaning into that possibility that one or both parts of this potential relationship would act on it. It was really cute. I loved this. Um, uh, it's just, do they know how to do like a bad song? So like, because like I'm just here gushing, like, and it's just so good. I loved. I think it was a key change at the end. I might be wrong. But I loved the key change at the end. And again, the way that all of the musical elements, literally because of the kind of placement of the song at that moment, that they were all in that similar space. It was like they were all coming together. I really like that as being like a realization moment for the character of the song, if you like, that is going to try and seize this moment with this other person. And it's so interesting that, yeah, it comes to that, and then it's almost like, when the dream sequence happens, Kyuk wakes up and it's like he's ready to act on it, and then he's like, oh, I'm not present, if that makes sense. Like, I'm in this dream world, I'm in um, this almost like limbo almost. Um, it's interesting. Um, but yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. Um, Again, I loved the looks in this. The outfits are so good. Um, yeah. Sorry, I was just quickly just like doing a little pan through um, for myself there. Um, but yeah, I really, really like that. Um, can you guys believe that I said earlier about like, oh, the circle is like a peace sign? And maybe it does have that connotation as well. But like me forgetting that like the song is literally called Ferris Wheel in English, and me just being like, yeah, I'm so silly. um, no, I really, really enjoyed this. Um, this was so this is like really early in the morning as I'm recording this. This was such a nice way to wake up, just like really fun and really cutesy. Um, yeah, I really like this. So yeah, I'll put a link to this in the description. This did come out 8 days ago. I just saw the date thing when I was talking about Christmas. It came out 8 days ago. Christmas is out. Sorry. No, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will be putting obviously the link to this in the description. Please go and support the original. I'm assuming if you're watching this, you already have, but just make sure. Please go and support the original. If I missed anything, or if anything I said was like off base, or you had like a different interpretation, I'd love to know it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know I already said that, but thank you guys. And I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully, maybe. Yeah, thank you guys. Bye. Bye.